It is also the home of a very powerful gem that people call Gemmo. It comes in a variety of elemental powers, and they have used that to make basically an advanced society of sorts, using it as a power source for electricity or cooking and washing, even some medication, even medical stuff. And so we begin our story in this little town, all the way over here, in this little corner of the island called Port Alto. Weep.
Oh,
Whoa.
we're ball towing it.
Hello,
Alto.
Crazy.
Here in Port Alto, it's the main
Hagar,
export and
the
import
jetpack
city
Sonic.
of the Isle, where people of
Good evening,
all
everybody.
types and species and backgrounds come to either make cash,
Come.
make business, or come.
It's just-
That's
okay.
kind of rude, but okay.
No, not actually.
Oh, so
But-
there's no. Never mind.
There's no cum.
There's no
No.
cum, Viper. You're not
There's no
allowed.
come.
Okay.
We're sophisticated and we don't come
I mean,
in public.
well, yeah.
In public.
I would hope so.
Within this town, there's a nice looking shack about 3 stories tall, with all sorts of mystical, arcane doodads and gadgets, like that of a fortune teller you would see in the streets today. As this is the home, yes, arcane. As this is the home of a fortune teller named Madame Zatopo. It's early in the morning, within, I believe, starting of the summer within the world, as she begins her daily routine of opening up shop and making some breakfast. And as she does, she calls up to the upstairs floor to Sid's character. Would you like to introduce her? As you hear her trying to call you for breakfast, as you're still within your little trance sleeping.
I need to fix my guy's name. I forgot about that.
Sydney?
Sid. This is the part where you have to pay
Didn't-
attention, Sid.
Sydney?
Sid.
You did.
Sid. Sydney. Sydney.
I put her on the spotlight and she froze.
Anyway. Good evening,
Love it,
Booze
just a
Merry-Go-Round. We are just getting started here with our new D&D campaign, and it's going
What if she's
really
AFK?
well.
She was
So-
typing like 2 seconds ago.
I
Such a
gotta get
bro.
it. Did you?
I need to close some of my Edge tabs because I have way too many open.
Hold on. Edge.
Oh, you know what I need to do really? I need to turn on hardware acceleration.
Hello?
Hello? Time to
Did
wake
it.
up.
What is that?
Did you hear an old lady yell at you, "Miranda, get up!"
Sounds just like her.
It doesn't sound like Sid's here still.
I'm just like grandma.
She's still asleep. She's a heavy sleeper.
She's
Sid,
a-
She's an elf. She meditates.
she's meditating so hard right
Also,
now.
true. She's in deep
She's
meditation.
meditating so hard she's having visions. Oh, god damn it.
Just pick someone else. It's okay.
Just pick someone else.
Yippee.
Wow. Alright, across. Yeah,
Thank you for the yippee, Wolfie. Good to see that somebody's
Alright,
paying
across.
attention.
The waters, but then to the more shopping district area, there is a blacksmith place, led by a pretty old-looking orc man with a few of his assistants, which mainly contains of 3 very quite short goblins, a dwarven girl, and then Rob's character, who is starting his first week. Rob, would you like to describe your character?
Yeah. Fergus Deep Rock.
That's where
No
we
way.
land on that.
In no way related to a game I played before. He is a hill Goliath. I think they're called
Hill giant.
hill giant. He's a warlock. But
Nice.
because Dungeons and Dragons is so cool that he's not really a warlock yet because there's no patient. But he's a warlock. And yeah, he's a blacksmith too.
He's starting.
Or
his-
he's starting.
He's been there for about a week now, and trying to make some. Let's say, some money as he.
How
purchases
tall are
being-
goblins, by the way?
Goblins are
Not
like
very.
3 feet tall.
2 feet.
Oh, I'm like 8 feet tall.
almost.
Yeah.
Okay. So I basically my head scrapes against the ceiling when I go to work.
Your head's kind of like crammed a bit in this
I'm kneeling.
in this small blacksmith.
Yeah.
Not even kneeling. You're just kind of like slightly hunched. But for the other people, they work out just fine. And your Orc-man, his name is
We're
Golgrim,
gonna be restarting
Gold
the
grip.
browser here in a second.
and he walks up to you.
I might start
"Well,
using a different browser for this. 'Cause
Arr.
Edge doesn't seem to like.
Morning, Fergus. How is your sleeping? Ready for a big day of work?
Let's see, hardware
Sure.
acceleration.
What's his name? Goldgrim?
Golgrim.
Yes.
Oh no.
Yes, sir,
where's
Mr.
the
Goldgrim.
Hardware acceleration.
Very well. Well, the first thing. Well, first things first, we need to check on our inventory. I was supposed to get a shipment today, but it hasn't come in yet.
Where do I go for that?
Best
Mr.
case
Goldgrim?
best case would be to speak with maybe the guard of the town. They patrol the borders of this town, and usually they keep track of what comes in and out.
Sure. All right. What house are we in on this map, by the way? Am I close to the border?
It would be this little house right here. That's the
I might start
blacksmith's
swapping over
workshop.
to Firefox.
And
for
Sid's
this.
character would be up here by this little house.
Okay,
Currently, as
Mr. Goldgrim, I will leave. I will
Oh,
go to
thank
the
you.
border.
thank you, Fergus. Alright. Make sure you come back with some supplies because we're kind of screwed.
Yes, sir.
Geek conversation.
Look, I'm at work. What do you want me to say?
Well, as you've been walking out, it's still early. It's decently early in the morning, as people are opening shops, getting ready. Other people are kind of walking around already. As you see guards begin their patrol, and they're very furious, very panicking, running across the town as they're not. Sorry, I'm kind of drawing a blank. They're in a panic as whatever products they were supposed to be signing in has not arrived yet as well. And they're trying to make way towards this little pathway up here.
Wait, am I supposed to go?
You can
That's where I'm going, right?
pretty much. So you begin following the guards as you get closer and closer, you hear one of them kind of talking to the other as rumors of thievery has been spreading amok in the town, as this group of criminals called the Red Cobalt Gang has been making hits on convoys and caravans that bring Gemmo into the town, constantly stealing all the supplies and whatnot. Yep, Cobalt, classic.
That's racist.
And as you're walking and following these guards, you begin to seeing smoke billow out within the very far outskirts in the forest of this town. The guards stop as they see this and begin running past you towards where I guess their outpost will be. What would you like to do?
Let's see. So we're like off the map now.
You're like up here, let's say, in this little road that leads
Okay.
out of town. And you
But
see the
They're
smoke is
walking
coming.
out.
They were
Yeah,
walking out, but then they ran back into town, and you're just there now.
I want to look and see what they're running from because I'm definitely taller than everyone else here.
Okay. Then I'll say make a perception roll.
Here we go.
First
is
roll
my
ever.
perception?
The first roll.
Hold on. Gonna get my character sheet.
Yeah.
All right. So perception.
It is.
I have a +1 to perception.
Yes, so you roll a d20 and then you just add 1 to whatever you get.
Can she do it on the in this thing? Was it slash? roll?
Slash roll.
Um,
Should
One
do a
D20.
20.
Can I do the +1 in it or no?
you could just roll and then add.
I got a 10, so it's an 11.
Okay. Given that you may be tall and you can see fairly ahead of yourselves, all I can really see is like a glint of light, maybe a fire. But other than that, that's where the smoke is billowing.
Okay. It's my livelihood is on the line because I need stuff for the blacksmith shop. So I go to investigate.
On your first day.
On your first
Not even.
first
He's
week.
been there for a week, so he's
Oh, okay.
So I would die for the shop.
Perfect.
Ready.
As anyone in corporate, wherever we are, in corporate Port Alto would expect of a
Yeah.
lowly worker.
well. While that is happening, we rewind a few, like about an hour before, as we go back, and we on the outskirts of the city into the Schlitt. What the fuck?
Oh,
Boom. What's
What
up?
is this to the side?
what
Hello?
happened to the world map? This is tainted. Peanuts.
Hang on.
That
this
wasn't
is more
me.
accurate.
So within if you scroll close in onto the side, you see this little temple up here in the mountains. This is the Temple of Twilight, said to be a holy place that serves the goddess Almara, a goddess of twilight and stars, and it is believed that she brings visions to those who are deemed worthy. The temple itself is a mix of a bunch of different places, a church, but also an observatory with telescopes and all kinds of astronomy gear, as well as the library where they keep track of all details and knowledge that has been bestowed on it. In one of the great halls that lead to these archives, you see this one little guard, a satyr girl. Wolfie, would you like to introduce your character?
Yes. So my character is Sylara, obviously a satyr cleric. Completely ignored the image that I have as my picture. That was temporary until I get like an actual
No excuses. Continue.
bro.
Rage
No
bait.
excuses.
No excuses.
I've already posted it everywhere.
That's wild. She stands at about 5'8". Like this light gray, almost white hair and fur, tan skin, a little. You could definitely tell that she's well built.
She thick.
Bro,
Oh, it's like a horse.
Bro.
She's well.
it's a goat.
She's a prized goat.
Not even.
Well, it's Lilia.
No.
Oh no.
No.
League references coming
No.
out. Damn.
All the league references.
Oh no.
We're gonna
you did this.
become.
Come?
You made it weird.
No.
Is she thick?
Can we roll a percentile die
Guys.
to see how hot she is?
No.
Okay.
Oh, it's not your character.
Just asking.
Did I roll a D100 right now?
Do you want to?
Okay.
If you want.
No, I won't. No.
How much Viper is attracted to this?
It's roll with advantage. Because it's a goat.
But finishing up the description, she's got black horns to tie it all together in her little guard uniform.
Fun.
Pretty nice. Well, today was pretty much like any other day, as Solana did her usual patrol in the temple, as she is in charge of guarding a more forbidden section of the library, as the information within there is only accessible to the more higher ranking people, such as her mentor Gustav O'Malley, a quite large, middle-aged furbolg with long ears that kind of dangle down. Oh, hold on. Oh, Cat Siege.
Cat Sage.
Yeah,
I'll drag it. Comes back. It's fine.
yeah. He said he's swapping to his phone.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah. He was having some problems with his girlfriend. She had a sadly allergic reaction. He was getting worried about her.
I'm surprised he's even here.
Yeah.
All right, go on.
D&D always comes first. Even before me.
He's in league chat.
I got him. Welcome back.
Go back. So anyway, Gustav, the big furbolg, is accompanied by his scribe, a quite small gnome, dad named. Fuck, I gotta think of names. I forgot the names. Cornelius. There we go.
Hell yeah.
Found it.
Outstanding.
So Gustav and Cornelius are currently exiting the forbidden section as they finished up their note takings and transcribings for the day. For the night, I believe, as they usually work the night shifts. And so they begin to greet Solana. Good morning. I see you've been doing your diligence.
You trusted me to do this, so.
Of course. You haven't proved me otherwise, and I am grateful for that. As we begin our finishing up for the day, I do have one last task for you, if you don't mind. He pulls out like a small scroll and hands it to you. I need you to head into the town. There is another sage that works here that has taken residence in the town of Port Alto. Her name is Otulpa. If you'd be so kind as to take this and give it to her, it would mean a lot.
You know you can trust me to do anything.
Of course. I thank you very much. And
Of
as
course.
we begin to leave, Cornelius just says like, "Well, take care," and runs along as well. Well, take care. So with the scroll in hand, you begin. What will you do?
Wolfie, your mic's cutting out.
Around. It is?
Yeah.
A little.
Let me restart my headset then.
Okay.
Okay.
With the scroll in hand, she restarts her headset.
Yes.
Excellent.
Classic maneuver.
So typical.
That's what I would've
her
done.
Too. Yeah. Right.
Do I sound better?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. I will make one last round around the temple, make sure everything's good, and then head to Port Alto.
Very well. As you begin your final run around, you do cross paths with Viper's character. Viper, would you like to introduce yourself?
Yeah, so my character is an Aasimar paladin, but he doesn't know it. He thinks he's human because he grew up in a village of humans that didn't really know anything about his origin. He is tall. I think he's like 6 something. He is platinum blonde hair, sky blue eyes, and it's like shoulder length hair. He's wearing chainmail and has a long sword at his hip and a shield and maul on his back. Great. And he toots really loud.
He's just like me for real.
Wonderful description.
Thank you.
Wonderful.
Thank you.
So, it's pronounced Crone, right?
Yes, his name is Crone.
Okay. So, Crone, you weren't originally from this temple or part of it, but
Nope,
they have
just
graciously,
visiting.
yep, they have graciously let you come in and out as you please,
Mhm.
as you became great friends with Solana
Mhm.
during your time wandering the land of Torvada.
Mhm.
You see Solana as she's firstly making one final go around before she begins leaving the temple as well.
He simply waits there, looks around at the fauna and trees and bushes and whatnot, and just is waiting patiently for his friend.
Very well. As you do, you're standing near like an opening terrace of the temple where you can see down into the foresty area between the mountain and the town, and you begin to see a silver pillar of smoke on what looks like one of the main roads that leads into said town.
He glances back at the temple to see the progress that Solara is making. Is it Solara or Solana with an N?
Solara.
Yeah, Solara. He looks back into the temple to see if he can get her attention, and he like tries to wave.
She's got a really high perception. Yeah, she's a 17 passive perception, so.
Yeah, that's cheating.
Yeah, that's
What?
cheating. She
I
cheated
did not
her
cheat on
rolls.
my stats.
She cheated.
No, I watched it.
No.
I was shocked the whole time.
Shocked the whole time.
Solara quickly sees a silver pillar of smoke billowing out, much bigger than any campfire that there is, and not to mention being on a main road. It definitely rings an alarm in her head.
Real cheating type shit.
She will stop her final round and start to leave the temple. And obviously grabbing Crone on her way
Who is
without even looking twice.
Yeah, he was immediately in tow and ready to go.
There you go. Very
Well, seems like we've got an adventure on our hands.
Let's see if somebody needs some help.
And finally, before that, one final rollback of time, we see Sid.
She's
A
still
Sid
muted.
caravan.
I'm so worried.
Is
For
Sid
Sid?
here?
Sid,
Sits here.
She's
Okay.
still muted.
Sid.
Sid. Oh no.
I
Rob-
think
Oh, she's
I don't know
unmuting.
how-
She's unmuting. She's
Oh.
there. She's there.
Hey,
I'm muting and muting.
the lore. I don't know how she does not explain it, but the lore is her character doesn't talk.
No, that's probably not right.
Yeah.
It's
Sid.
not my lore, bro.
I was gonna do a cat's character
Cats?
piece here.
I think he is.
I'm here. I'm just feeding.
Okay. Well, besides Sid,
Good
we're
strong
gonna do
start here,
a quick
folks.
little rewind, as well as we see on where the set road of leading into the city, we find a caravan of wagons and horses and people carrying all kinds of boxes and crates. And one of these carriages says some people just enjoy their day as the morning sunrise. And one of these people is Cat Sage's character. Would you like to introduce them?
All right, hold up. I'm gonna join back. My phone just with my mic. Cutting.
Okay.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
understand.
Not the first session scuff.
It's going great. Sid's still not here.
Drag him
by the
back. Drag him back.
way. Dragon
Is that
Balls?
already? Oh my god, that's quick.
That's
Okay.
what she said.
That's better.
Welcome back.
Thank you. Sorry. I just have to feed my animals because usually my girlfriend does it, but she's having an allergic reaction right now. So,
Yeah, you and your 8 cats.
so I'm feeding and my reptiles too. I'm feeding them right now. But anyways,
I
Live
love
in a zoo.
feeding my reptile.
me too. They're so fun. All right. So Worm. He's a weird guy. He looks
Is he also
really
a reptile?
tired. Kinda. Honestly, maybe. I'm not sure yet. I'm still deciding on that. He has jet black, scruffy hair, with white tips. He has a scar over his nose, starting from his left cheek to his right. He's just wearing regular studded leather armor with a torn black cloak. The cloak is covered in blood, mud, and other mysterious stains. He holds a short sword on his hip. And other than that, he has a weird looking right hand with a kind of like a black and silver steel like gauntlet. It comes out, has spikes like on the knuckles and goes all the way down to his elbow. There is a ruby like right on top of his palm. It has an Ouroboros sign on it. Other than that, it's like snakes kind of coming out of the ruby itself and kind of like woven all around the gauntlet. Other than that, he'll just be sitting in the back of the carriage, kind of like twiddling with his fingers and kind of just bouncing his leg, just like staring into the wall.
Rather than staring, you begin staring, but you hear a whisper again. Grab it! Grab it! He begins side-eyeing the chest next to you as it begins glowing a bunch of kaleidoscope of colors as you realize this is a chest full of Gemmo. Just perfectly cut, untainted Gemmo, just right there for your grabbing, for your
Cool.
taking.
Who else is around me?
A little further into the front of the carriage is like the merchant man, is like a merchant man of sorts, and his wife that have graciously taken you aboard as a bit of a traveler of sorts. What is it called? Like a hitchhiker?
Hitchhiker? Yeah.
Hitchhiker. Seeing as you need some help to get to a place of safety, they've gladly taken you along. You sat in the back of their caravan, along with all the other carriages. And temptation starts taking hold again.
Oh yeah.
What do you do?
Guess what I'm gonna do?
What?
I'm gonna fucking grab it. I wanna grab it as fast as I can and kind of like jump out of the caravan and just start booking it.
A thief.
Sleight of hand check.
Sleight of hand. Okay, hold on. I got a 16.
Everyone's hacking.
I would say it's currently in a closed chest, so you quietly as ever lift the chest and grab 2 gemmos. One that is like teal green and one that is like purple. These are an arrow gemmo and an electro gemmo. The wife that's sitting at the front kind of takes a quick look back and is like, "Oh, what are you doing?" She doesn't know the wiser that he took any of the Gemmo.
Hell yeah. I'm gonna be like, nothing. Sorry. The chest was about to fall over.
Oh, well, thank you for securing it for us. It's important.
You said Arrow Gemmo and Electro?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Put them right in my pocket.
Anyway. So as you're moving, the caravan seems to just stop all of a sudden. As some people are talking outside. And all of a sudden you just hear a screech as another woman in the front begins running away, only for an arrow to struck her right in the back.
Holy fucking shit.
Then you smell it. Smoke. As a big pillar of fire begins just erupting from the front carriage.
Yeah, Worm's gonna put his hands on his fucking head. He's gonna be like, holy fuck.
You
Oh
then
my
hear
god.
you then hear rustling behind you. And you see what looks like a dwarf holding a big hammer that glows slightly orange. Boom!
Did I die?
No, you just knocked you out for now.
Okay, weird.
Word.
Word.
Word. Standard.
As long as I
reaction.
don't die.
Yeah.
Are you
Oh,
chilling?
shit. Sid,
We're gonna try again.
we're gonna try again. Come on, Sid.
Yeah, right.
Come
Reveal
back.
character on session 1.
Give us a sign.
At least there's a little sign.
Play the flute.
Rob, anything?
Session 1 killers are deaths are killer. Funny.
No, she's here.
Does she not want to talk?
She's too busy playing her flute.
Oh,
Her music's
she's
too loud.
right. She's studying.
Her AirPods are in.
Her AirPods are in. Yeah, yeah, yeah. She's following along with the tune that she's playing.
Do they have
One
headphones?
time a bit.
Like, I don't know.
One
What,
time stand
is there an
kick.
equivalent?
Classic.
There's I would say there's like ear muffs, not headphones.
Her AirPods are in. She can't hear you.
The most common
In-game, of
earmuffs in D&D are legs. Never mind. Sorry. Continue.
What?
What?
Yeah, that's bad.
Continue.
Okay, well,
Viper, I think we need to put you down.
Nope. It's okay.
I can.
okay, well, one final jump. We see within the sage fortune-telling shop that Madame Satulpa, this quite elderly half-elf woman, begins walking up the stairs into what has now become Merida's little sleeping room, and she opens the door to check in on her. Sydney, would you like to introduce your character at all?
Silence.
Okay.
Anyway. Is she actually there, Rob, or are you gaslighting us?
No, I'm pretty sure she's here.
Pretty sure?
Pretty sure.
Well, the madam sees that Merida is still within her trance, and decides like, oh well, I shouldn't really bother. I should just close this door for now. So going back to everyone else at the moment, they all begin to convene on this one pillar of smoke, all except for Worm, who's currently in a bit of a pickle.
Big pick.
Big pickle. Instead, pickle is such as this. As we see, everyone's character is currently seeing quite the slaughter as boxes are breaking, carriages are on fire, a small pile of human remains are scattered about, and what looks to be a bunch of thieves are beginning to hand off any and all wares and supplies that was meant to come into the city. So, I'm just going to quickly give you guys your control over your little tokens.
Whoa, who are you calling little?
You.
Wait, who is the brave girl down here?
That's it.
I think it's supposed to be
Isn't it?
Sydney.
Which one am
Oh,
I?
It's Merida.
You're the one on the right. Of
No, I think
Sid?
that's. Gat.
You're in the
Oh.
very
Yeah,
middle.
I'm the one that's.
I'm in the
screaming.
middle. Okay. Yeah, I have no
It's-
idea what I look
I
like.
found a picture of a
Yeah,
like a
it's
hill.
literally me.
Goliath.
That's
So,
literally me.
I thought that was the best looking for Rob.
That's fine. I just didn't know.
It looks like Rob.
Checks out.
So everyone should be able to like move their little like pictures, and like you can place them.
Oh shit, yeah.
Oh.
I could put my hit points in here.
How do you erase?
Here, wait, I got it.
I
Leave
did the
it to-
same thing earlier.
Leave it to Rob.
There you go. Okay, so as we begin, Rob's character will be near the front here, and I would say that Crone
Oh, we're going from
and
the other
Talara
side.
will be back this way as they kind of pinch this caravan from both sides, with Worm's character kind of being like over here next to, kind of like still conked out by the fire of a still standing caravan.
Hell yeah.
So
Hell
as we
yeah.
begin- Hell yeah. So you all managed to all convene into this one quite fiasco of the robbery.
Mm.
And all I can say is roll some initiative.
What is my?
Okay,
What is it?
you said we're allowed to
oh,
roll,
negative
roll
one.
physical dice, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh,
What do you
net
got?
20.
Really?
Like,
Yeah.
Already?
are you
Yeah.
streaming it?
Well, no, I don't have pants on, so I figured to not turn my camera on.
Turn it on.
Alright, first of all, you're soft. Second of all, I don't believe you.
Okay. Well, I haven't touched
Can I
the
use the
die.
axolotl dice?
Yeah, that sounds fun.
I'm gonna use axolotl dice. If I can get it out of the box.
Okay, well, I'm doing mine in chat. Yes.
All right.
Yes, bro. And I have -1 initiative, so I rolled a 1.
Okay, hang on. I'm gonna turn on my camera. How do I see what my fucking camera sees?
I got 11.
Cheater.
Okay, that is 9 plus.
I want to see. Can I see?
Where's my? So I got a 14.
I can't see
Okay.
my camera. Don't be rude. You would lose your marbles if you saw my pants on in a good.
Viper, this guy wants to keep his dinner down.
Listen, he would enjoy the show. Okay. That I'm trying to explain that to him that he would enjoy it. Okay. Do you guys see the dice tray?
Yes.
Do
Yeah.
you see the die?
Yes, but not the numbers.
Okay. Well,
Cheater.
there you go. Do you see it now?
Okay. Yes, I see it.
Okay. I'm gonna move the tray because I think it's on an angle that makes it slide. But yes, I'll just move my work lappy. Seen Viper's pants down? No, not today. That is on a different website.
Oh, okay. I see it on Discord. I thought you were doing it on the stream.
No. But my initiative is plus. Actually, it might be negative. Hang on, let me see.
Tell me you have negative dex. I'm gonna.
It might be 0. Yeah, plus 0.
Okay.
His OnlyFans.
Okay.
Guys, there is no OnlyFans. Don't
Wait,
talk about
what?
that website here.
Twitch.tv/.
What is that?
What is what? OnlyFans? You don't know?
Exactly.
Oh, true. See, this doesn't work the way that this is. Whatever. Oh my gosh, I can't see.
13. Very nice.
OnlyFans.ckviper.hotsweatydudes isn't you.
Yeah, she has a +1, so it's 14.
No,
Well, 14.
Oh, Sid and I need to roll off then.
no, I don't think
Because we both got a 14.
I don't think that is me.
So you
actually.
both roll again.
Yeah, so roll another, Sydney, roll another d20, don't add anything to it.
No, what are your deck scores?
I had 15.
You-
I got a 19, so I go before Sid.
There we go.
Okay.
So what? It's Sid.
Sorry, man. A
True
lot of
breaths.
people out there
Let's
It's
see.
portraying
Wolfie
me
said-
In
or
terms
trying
of
to be me,
the group,
so
it's
they
Wolfie,
like
then Sid,
they're like,
then-
hey, this
Viper
is
got
me.
a nat 20, so he's before.
Oh, I
Yeah, I
forgot
have
about that.
a 20.
All right.
And then what did
so you-
he rolled 11? So then it's Cat's age then me.
Yes.
And then fit any enemies in between that. I do also have alert.
Oh,
Hold
so
on.
you have an advantage on your initiative roll, right?
No, I just add an extra 2. But the other thing is immediately after you roll initiative, you can swap your initiatives with one willing ally in the same combat.
Me?
So if anybody wants to swap, that is okay with me.
Please, bro, please.
Well, are they
Rob, you got-
technically allies yet? Do we even know them?
We're also like on other ends of the.
Yeah, we're very
Map.
We're
far
on the
Yeah.
ends of
away.
the map currently.
I think it might be better if Viper and I started getting closer before
Yeah,
actually.
you guys got it. It's
Mhm.
fine. I don't even do much.
I'll just quickly do some rolls for the. I mean, there are currently 5 bandits, so. Boop, boop.
Yeah, I think we're closer to
Wow.
the bandits anyway.
Are they bandits?
Wait.
Do we see weapons?
So let's see. These two are kind of like.
Hold on, is that 14? Plus anything? If not, it has to roll off with us too.
I believe that was for this lady, so it's a +1, so she got a 50.
Okay.
Then it was this guy who got a 9, and this guy who got a 16. He only has +0. And then the bandits are 5, and these 2 smaller dudes. Hold on, just figuring it out.
Mac 10s in the shopping bags. Holy shit, Granny packing heat. Oh, I gotta swap the music.
Yeah, we need some
Yeah, where's our music?
good.
I thought we
need
were
some
promised
good
music.
fighting music.
I don't know what. What do you even ask the bot to play?
Oh, some kind of like
Music.
RPG battle music.
Very helpful, I think.
City's got it. Hold on.
Some FF7 fighting music. Ooh, that would go hard as fuck, actually.
Okay, wait, hold on. Let DJ Louis speak his piece.
Isn't this the one that like disconnects every 3 seconds?
What? No, he's chill.
No, he's awful at his job. He hasn't even started. He just joined. He's just chilling.
No, because we only did the join command. There's no song queued.
Okay.
Hold on, he has to get his like.
He's got to
Just
get his
set up his-
bearings.
He has to set up the turntables, you know.
Oh yeah, the turns. How the turns table.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's a real DJ. He's the real deal.
Right. Is it? Is it?
Yeah,
Trying?
you know what? It's perfect.
What the fuck?
what the fuck?
Some
Hey,
funk.
I like it.
All right, we'll work. I guess we'll work with it for now.
Man,
Bro,
what
you're
a,
up first.
what a DJ. Holy shit. I am?
Yeah, you got the nut 20.
Okay, so... 1, 2, 3. Does this guy have a weapon out?
He's good. He's currently trying to draw out his weapon, which is a scimitar.
And
aiming it
he's
towards
posturing up at me?
you. Yeah, because he realized, holy shit, there are people that are trying to stop me.
Yeah, so he's just gonna draw his longsword and take his shield off his back and take a swing at him.
Very well, make your attack.
Oh, a nat 19. I'm pretty sure that's gonna hit.
Oh, yeah,
I have a
that
plus
definitely
4.
I need to be watching a stream.
That definitely hits, so
D8
some damage.
plus 2. How about a 4 damage? And
damage.
you know what? Yeah, that's it. And I've got my shield out and my sword up.
Okay. That you slice at his shoulder and make
Yeah,
a
true,
big gash
true.
right at his like clavicle.
Mm-hmm.
What is it, like the shoulder blade?
Yeah, yeah.
Like the collarbone.
Yeah.
Yeah, like right there. And oh, he screams out in pain, which is currently frightening the other dude. But right now it is.
I'm actually gonna
this
move
guy's.
down here.
Oh, you
as
gonna
well.
move?
Just there.
All right. It's currently this guy's turn, who is the dwarf with the war. He notices both you attacking his comrade as well as seeing Rob and Sid's character coming up the other way, and he begins 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Not realizing that Worm is still only unconscious on the ground, and he begins readying for battle.
No. No.
Bro.
Peak.
Also, DM, when I hit creatures with my longsword, they have disadvantage on their next attack roll before the start of my next turn.
Okay. Right. I'll just keep that.
It is longsword mastery called Sap.
Yeah. That's a new thing that they had to put.
It sure is. It's fucking dope.
Well, right now it is this elf's turn. She has a short bow that glows blue. That glows like a nice sky blue.
Hmm.
And she'll line up her shot, like right here, and try and take a shot at you, and try and fire at you. Let's see.
He earned that from his sire, whose bed he kept warm on
Dang,
those
that's a
long,
9.
cold nights. That is crazy.
A 9 to hit.
On whom?
You.
Oh, yeah, that does not hit. I have 18 AC.
Oh. Very nice.
Just paladin things.
Yeah, just I have
Paladin
chainmail and a shield.
Chainmail, a shield, and just
Yeah.
off. Well, you just see an arrow go. Swoop.
I
Yes,
deflect it
AC
with my
is
shield.
armor.
Armor class.
Oh yeah, it just bounces right off, leaving a little chip on the shield itself. But that is her turn. Where's the initiative order? It's now Solara.
Oh, it's my turn.
Yes.
Okay, what do I want to do? I think. What is my?
Oh, I said that anyway.
Okay,
The backstory
I'm
on the
going
sword.
to-
The backstory on the sword is that he bought it, but there's a backstory on his maul,
Point.
which he made.
At the guy that Crone
But
just.
he's not using that yet because there's too many
Flashed
dudes,
his
and I
sword
don't want him to
against.
die on the first encounter. So I'm having him have his shield
And he's
up.
gonna hear this. chime of a bell. And anybody within 10 feet of him will also hear it.
And that would be also the other bandit dude. And Crone, technically, if that
Yeah.
will also affect him.
Yeah, but he'd probably know that I have Tolda dead, so... Could that bandit make a wisdom saving throw?
Pretty well. Let's see.
Do I also need to make that save?
No.
it's just
The
him.
10 foot is just the sound.
Oh, okay.
So do both bandits have to make this saving throw?
No,
Because
just
they're-
just the
Just the
one
one.
that got hit already.
Alright. That's a 10. Where is my note? 10 plus 2, so 12.
Ooh, he does not pass. And because he's already damaged, he takes a D12 instead of a D8.
Oh.
It's a 2.
Yeah, I rolled that
2
too.
necrotic damage.
Alright. Well, that one dude that got this game brutally beat is now holding his ears as they are ringing, searing pain. But he's still standing.
And
Barely.
I will move. Where should I move to? What if I jumped on the caravan just to get a
this
height
one?
advantage?
This one?
Yes.
I should have rolled some d8s
You
to see
could. It
which
will
ones
take
wouldn't fail
about
me, because this
half your
one
movement.
is
I'm
rolling shit.
Satyr, so
Ooh, that one got
Okay. It'll be easy
So
enough.
high ground
5.
advantage. Let's go. Yeah, for a cleric.
where is it?
Do you think the DM will let me just roll 20 d8s and see? Which
Oh,
one
it's
rolls the
just
best
when you make
for
a long or
damage?
high jump, you can roll a d8 and add the result to the amount of feet that you cover.
Oh, okay.
Because I don't
Yeah.
think you will. This isn't 40k.
But it would consume my movement anyway, so.
Oops,
Yes,
my bad.
that's fine.
So it'll take, what, 15 feet for me to jump up here?
I would say so. Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Very well.
And then move here. That way I can just get some height.
Right.
Rob, this
So now-
this
now
has
that-
got to change. This is not what I want to be
This is
chopping
not
heads off
real.
to.
Can we
Bro,
wait
this
till the
song's
Cardi
deep.
B part?
Are you for real?
What do you want to listen to?
I don't know.
Oh, hold on, I got it.
Okay. Oh my fucking gosh, that's crazy.
Oh god.
That's the song I'd want to send me to the afterlife? Shit.
It's better than I guess.
Alright.
Anything else you wish to do, Wolfie?
That's it.
Okay. Sid's turn as Merida.
How do I make the bot play music?
It's slash play, and it's rhythm, not the other one.
Slash play.
Alright,
I guess one of us should explain to Sydney that each square is 5 feet, and
I
she's
was
got
just about-
30 feet of movement.
I was just about to say that.
Other channel. Music bot channel.
Oh, the bot music. My bad.
Alright, Sid. It is your turn.
Yeah.
So you
So,
got-
but you could walk and do an
Just
action
have-
in the same.
Yes,
turn, right?
moving is a separate thing you can do besides an action, which is like you're attacking or interacting with object.
I think it has to be Spotify
Fuck.
if you're sending links.
So say you're down here, and there's a guy up here and up here. What would you like to do?
Is there like a cover system?
Yeah, there
Yes.
is kind of. There's like half cover and 3/4 cover, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
so
there's
you should
half
just-
full and quarter, something like that.
Yeah, so you should just like walk to the caravan, I think. Instead of just
Is she there?
yeah,
Are we sure?
yes.
Okay.
Would you like to move up here, or would you like to move to this wagon over here? It is slightly on fire, so you will have to be careful.
Ever so slightly on fire.
Compared to the other
So
ones,
do I have to fight this man?
Ah.
He
Uh,
looks like he wants to come kill you. Do you want to
he did
fight
just
that?
knock out this guy.
that
right?
random man that you
Just make him
Yeah.
laugh.
You
Make him
watch
laugh.
me
Sid.
hit
Fucking
people.
head.
I don't know how to do that.
you
Make
just
him
say
laugh.
you do it, and then he has to roll.
You have
against
it, yeah. Is there range on
Wait,
that?
but don't I have to do don't I have to roll
Hold on.
something for that?
You rolled
no,
already.
He rolls a saving throw.
Yes, he has to. Yeah. But
I roll it
Yeah.
for you, as long as it's in.
yeah.
But am I close
Wait.
enough to do that to him?
You have to be
Which-
within 30 feet.
So no.
What spell are you using?
Cautious.
Oh,
We could
Tasha
be-
said that.
We could be on the same square.
No, it has to be like 2 separate squares. But from you, he is 40, so you do have to move a little bit up.
Oh, but you could move and hit him with that in the same turn.
Yes.
How do you
Okay,
do
but
that?
I don't want to move to. Yeah, I don't want to be
You
on
can just-
top of him.
You don't
You
have to
don't
move
have
on
to
top
move,
of
like,
him.
2
You just
squares,
have to
right?
move close enough.
How do you
Yeah,
do the,
you
how do
have
you think
30
the line?
feet of movement.
On
You
the
do
left,
not
there you go.
have to use all 30
Wait,
feet.
how do you measure it?
There's a measuring tool on the
Uh,
left
Measure.
side.
Oh, so I can
there
hit
you
him
go.
now.
Yes, you can.
Okay.
So what? So you cast Tasha City's left. All right, he has to make a Wisdom save of 14. So I'll roll that. Ooh, 7 plus his Wisdom, which is 3, so 10. So
it
he
hits, right?
fails.
Yeah.
Yes, he fails. So so Merida takes out her flute, plays a little tune, and all of a sudden you just see like a little sparkle on the dwarf's guy's face, and all of a sudden he just starts cackling like no tomorrow and falls to the floor, just like oh. And how long does it last?
Until he rolls out of
It
it. I
lasts
think.
for a minute.
Ah,
Oh, okay.
Baseline.
Yes.
So
duration 1 minute.
at the end of each of the creature's turns, or when it takes damage, he'll make another Wisdom save.
Since he's prone, he gets advantage on attacks on him, right?
He's
Yes.
prone?
Yes. Because he falls to the
Oh,
ground
'cause-
laughing.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
So he's prone and incapacitated.
Fucking giga shit that you're crazy. So stupid.
Thong.
I was like, this doesn't sound like what I queued.
It's pretty good though, isn't it?
Well, it's P.
It is peak,
Alright, so-
yeah.
Alright, so that was your action of using the spell, and you move. You still have, I believe, a little more movement if you want to move somewhere else, and you have
So
your
yeah,
bonus action.
don't think she has bonus action.
Where
Yeah,
did I
well,
move from?
Like
Uh,
here, I think.
Like,
You're,
to
you're,
the
Oh, no,
left.
you're a
back
bard.
here.
It's like 10 feet, right? Or something.
It was like
like-
back
You can-
here.
You can bonus action Bardic Inspiration someone.
What does Bardic Inspiration do?
Like a little buff.
Yeah. So the creature gains 1d6, and within the next hour, when the creature fails a d20 test, the creature can roll the Bardic Inspiration die and add the number rolled.
Oh, I see. You could also do that to yourself?
Yes.
What? Where are you seeing this at?
Your character sheet.
On your character sheet in
That's under
features.
features and traits. Because it's from your class, it's not one of the spells you picked.
It's just something you have.
And also, you have reactions that you can do to other people. Just so you're aware. So it might be okay to have line of sight on people. do a hey. Lurk while I'm in my own session. Enjoy your own session. Have fun.
Dun, 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 dun. So, would you like to use a bardic inspiration on someone?
Or are you done?
You only have 4 bardic inspirations per long rest.
Yeah, so you only have 4 uses.
So yeah, you would have 3 left if you did it.
But what is the point?
It's for saves, right?
It's
It just
attack rolls
helps.
or saves. It's any roll that you have to
He
make.
gains
Yes.
one of my dice.
Yep.
When the
Like, it's a
creature fails a
D6, yeah.
20, the creature can roll the bardic inspiration die and add the number rolled to the total.
So you saw how you had to roll. What you rolled the guy had a 10 for wisdom save. The guy you just did your hideous laughter to.
God,
If he
this
had
is
this,
a critical roll.
Yeah, it's a classic. It's actually a
Yeah.
Dungeons and Dragons official combat music.
if he had this on him, he would be able to roll this dice and add a number to his save. So maybe it wouldn't hit him.
So I should not use that on enemies.
No, it's a buff.
No,
It's a buff.
it's
yeah,
a buff
you
for you.
definitely.
It's a
then
buff
I
for your
want
ally.
I want to put it on Rob because he's going next, right?
Are you gonna strum a little tune at him,
Am I?
or like give him a
Uh,
limerick and inspire
Eventually.
him?
Well, Cat Sage goes next, but he's on the floor, so and like asleep, I think. So
Well, what does that do for him then?
I think
whatever roll is next on him or for him. Is it on or for? That creature gains one of your dice once within the next hour when the creature fails a test. So it's either.
you
Mhm.
choose.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put it on Rob.
Okay.
How do you
But you
inspire
see-
him?
By
She
my
plays.
fantastic words of wisdom, obviously in Orcish.
Okay. In
Not
Orcish,
Orcish, in
Orc.
Can he
Goblin,
even speak-
in Goblin,
can he
Goblin.
speak
He speaks Orc. I speak Goblin.
Okay.
She plays Giga Chad theme Fonk House version on the flute.
On my flute.
Oh fuck.
Fantastic.
That's
Alright,
great.
you just hear weird goblin Fergus, and then a little
I'm
toot,
just like
and you
yelling
just feel
at
better.
you in Goblin.
Just screaming gibberish at you, by the way.
Random elf lady I've never seen
Some
before is
random-
yelling at me in a language I don't understand.
Like, okay, lady, maybe you need to die.
Yeah, I feel better about myself.
You do. But now it's Worm's turn.
Hell yeah.
Sleep on the
Hell
floor.
yeah.
How
Do I
does
wake up?
time work in this, by the way?
Your turn is 6 seconds.
Yes.
Every round
Okay.
of combat is 6 seconds.
So it works for an
So
hour.
He's,
Bardic
he's
inspiration.
on the ground for a minute, but that's a minute like in game time.
Fuck.
Yeah, so about 10 rounds,
Okay,
as long as no one attacks him.
okay.
But Worm, you
But then if he gets attacked, he has to roll again, doesn't he?
Who?
yes, the guy laughing.
Yes, that's part
Each
of the.
time he takes damage, he makes another wisdom saving throw.
Mhm.
Can I wake up?
Yeah, he managed to wake up at the sound of just this man laughing at nothing.
Literally right next to you.
All while the commotion of, fires and breaking and fighting. It's...
He's just on the ground laughing next to you.
You
don't know what happened, but it happened.
Worm is gonna scream hysterically, like, oh my fucking god! And he's gonna grab his short sword and he's gonna stab this guy straight in the neck.
Oh! Alright, roll your attack.
Are you also still prone?
I don't know. I rolled a 17. I got up. I think,
Oh,
right?
okay.
That's
Then
the
you have
waking up.
advantage on
Yeah,
the
get up,
attack.
they'll be... Getting up is half your movement, so... But you got a 17 over here.
You would have
But I got
advantage on the
advantage.
attack
Try again.
because he's prone.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll take the 17. I just rolled a 1, so.
Cool.
Good choice. Yeah.
Alright, that is his AC that I put, so you do hit.
Alright. I'll do 6 damage. I wanna, I'm literally, I stand up, and then I just slam right back down, onto his body and just, twist.
Ooh.
I'll make another wisdom save for the Tasha's with advantage.
Yes. With
So
advantage.
if my AC is 12, I were, or if they were to roll a 12, it would hit.
If I got
Meets it,
12
beats it.
or higher, you get hit.
Yes. If it meets it, it beats
Okay.
it.
Okay.
Same with your spell save DC. So if they roll
Alright, so
14 to
getting
save.
stabbed with a knife, he's still laughing his ass off somehow. Oh, with advantage. Okay, he's
Yeah.
still laughing
Oh.
his ass off. Holy shit, am I rolling bad?
It's the online dice. They don't like you.
And it has to
No.
be a 14, right, in order for him to get out.
Yes.
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 Okay.
Get up.
Alright,
What is this? I
Um,
have my. What is?
so that was Worm's turn. Next is this man's turn in the center. He's a guy wielding a glaive with a glowing orange gem in it. As it just slams the ground, it sprouts on fire. And then you see a glint in this tree. So- Bam. Voila! It's a second ambush as a guy, and he commands him to take a shot at Worm.
Fuck.
I should have given Worm my fucking dice.
You can't see Worm.
13.
Also, he
Who's
wouldn't have been
that?
able to
I
hear
could
you.
have before.
He couldn't
Yeah,
hear
he
you.
could-
He was incapacitated.
That is
Doesn't matter.
a
Fucking stupid.
Does he have
14.
to hear it?
14
Pretty
does
sure he
not
has to be
hit.
able to hear. To get
Oh, he just
inspiration.
misses.
Hold on. I need to let my dog out.
Okay, good.
Classic.
Well, as he sees that one miss, he begins. Oop, wrong layer. There we go. Begins moving his way to
Wait,
try.
it missed him.
It missed Worm. Oh, wait, where was he? He was like here,
Cat Stage
so
1 is
2,
following.
3,
Thank you for the
4,
follow. I
5,
appreciate that,
6.
Cat.
There we
Hopefully, Worm doesn't die here. That would be really.
go. And he's just going to try and stab you as well.
Help.
Help! Oh, both healers are on the other side of the combat, by the way.
Somebody help! Help me!
Classic. Wait, hang on. I think I have
Yeah.
a sound for that. Oh, I can't. It's from a different server, and I don't have Big Boy Nitro.
Alright, this is a 16 to hit.
Fuck.
You don't have a
Fuck.
shield by chance?
No.
Oh no.
I punched
Let's see.
things. And the sword.
Alright, this is going to be. It's going to hurt. That is 7 damage.
I'm dead. I'm just
Oh.
kidding.
Oh. Oh. I was about to say,
Yeah,
oh,
I'm
Fuck! That was quick.
holy fuck, level 1.
It's rough out here.
Alright. You said how much? 6?
6 plus 1 is 7.
Oh, 7. Okay, cool. Hold up.
What do I see how far I can move in my turn?
Your
what-
movement
what
is
is
at the
your
top of
speed?
your.
Walking.
Yeah,
walking
it's
speed?
walking speed.
How can you see how much health people are at?
I keep track of it, and you have to keep track of yours.
You don't.
But, yeah.
You can
could
track
probably
your
ask.
own. And if you make little notes, you can make your own little notes about how much health you think somebody has.
So do I have to keep track of mine, or is Al keeping track of mine?
Well, Al will.
You have to keep. I keep track of the bandits, and you keep track of yours, and maybe anyone else's if they like announce.
Can
they're
I
hurt.
keep track of that on my sheet?
You can, yeah.
Yeah.
You can even
Yeah.
keep track of it above your character's head. The green circle after you select your dude is like your health. And then the red and blue circles will add or subtract.
Oh,
Oh!
I didn't know that.
Oh, actually, you know what? You can just add or subtract from the green circle entirely.
One final thing, Worm, is make a DC with con. I got your con.
A constitution
Make a
saving
con
throw?
save. Yes.
Yeah.
A con save.
Hold up. I rolled the wrong one. Oh, cool. 12?
you just beat the DC. As you see him slash his glaive, it does cut you and hurt you greatly, but the flames do not reach your clothing or flesh, and so you just have a gash.
Cool.
But you don't catch on fire, thankfully.
That's good. I'm glad.
Me too.
Me too. Me. Let's see. Okay. Next up is the bandit that's been getting beat on by Crone and Balara. He's freaking out, so he's just going to run away
Opportunity attack.
if he can. Yep, opportunity.
Real.
I'm
Oh,
gonna use my
that's
reaction
real.
to slash his fucking legs off with a nat 18.
Oh, holy.
Fucking 1 on the damage die plus 2. Can I add a smite to this just to fucking kill this guy? Actually, no, I'm not going to. I hit him for 3 damage.
How do you want to do this?
Wow.
Because
Yeah, he just cut his fucking leg off.
you cut his leg off and he just trips to the ground, bleeding to death. It's like,
Very
He's
dope.
dead.
he's dead. First
Thank
death.
God, bro.
Deserved.
Yeah.
His friend over here sees that, and now it's his turn. He's he's going in a blind rage, not actual rage, but just like he's mad and attack.
I
Or
would
at least
also
try
hate
to.
be caught on fire, by the way, for the record.
Hey,
That does not hit me. Not even close.
nope, it was 14. Bonk, nothing. And last but not least,
It just
it
bounces
is
off the
Fergus.
armor.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty much.
All right.
Last
I have
but
a
not least,
question.
Fergus. It's her
So
turn.
I'm reading command, right?
Yes.
It says, the target must succeed on a Wisdom saving throw or follow the command on its next turn.
Mm-hmm.
So if it doesn't succeed the throw, it does it immediately.
It doesn't happen.
Is that how that works? But if command works, they do it on their next turn.
Yes.
Okay.
And they can only do that.
So you're casting command.
Yeah, hold
but
on.
is-
So is this guy in the tree?
Command sniff the door.
Yes, he's in the tree, like
Oh,
perched
sniff
up.
the
You
floor.
you
Yeah,
manage
that's
to see
a
him
good
as
grovel.
kinda, like,
That's
had
what
to
it
move
is.
the
Command
branches out of the way.
grovel. Make them go
Okay,
prone.
this is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna take one step forward,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm within,
Woohoo! Good job.
I'm within 60. Okay, I'm gonna command this guy to
Great
come
job.
off the tree and walk towards me and fall off the tree.
Does he have to hear him?
It's just 60 feet. It says. You
Command.
speak a one-word command to a
Okay.
creature that you can see
It
within
does
range.
need to understand what he's saying.
Yeah, he's a
But it's
If it's in common.
he
yeah.
human.
Just yell it at him.
It's in common.
It's,
yeah. Yeah, so I yell command. It's a
Jump.
14 wisdom throw.
I like the
Okay, that
orange
is-
line you added there to the.
Yeah, so I command this guy to come
Oh.
towards me.
Yeah, that is a 9.
So he falls off the tree.
What do you tell him?
Oh,
On his next turn, though, right?
Yeah, next turn, right?
Do you tell him just come?
It's a one-word command, so it's, like,
Come!
it's actually. You ever watch
Come!
Adventure Time?
to the unknown.
I tell him fall.
Fall?
Oh,
Oh.
Command word
Okay.
come.
Um,
Yes.
I like
He's-
sniff the
he's
floor.
Gonna break his neck
Sniff the
when
floor.
he
Is
hits the floor.
good.
does he do it now or is it on his turn?
It's on his next turn.
Okay.
The auto.
How many squares can you move? I moved 1.
6.
You can move 6.
Well-
if you're
Move up to
walking is
6.
30 feet.
2, 3, 4.
Yeah, each square is 5 feet.
Okay, I'm hiding. Well, actually, be here.
just fuck me, I guess.
Neither of them can help you.
Brother, He's got a 9 in AC. I don't think he's helping you much.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm the guy shot at you. It's the most I can do. I was thinking of commanding you to come here, but you would have to do it on your next turn anyway, so it's like there's no point. I can't do anything else, right? How do cantrips
Um,
work? Are they like?
Cantrips also take an action. They can be cast as many times.
Okay,
so
but
see,
I
like,
used,
where
I used
on
one
your-
action.
Yeah, that's your one action.
You have a bonus action if you can do something else.
Where do I see that?
It would be in your actions tab. But
Action.
for the most part, I don't think any of us have any sort of bonus actions.
No, I think I have the. Yeah,
I
I
have
think I have
one
the
bonus
one.
action.
You have Hex, I believe. That
Hex
you
is a
do as
bonus?
Looks like yes.
Oh yeah, it is. But it's what you play for curse. Oh okay. But we don't know how much health everyone has, right?
Concentration.
Correct.
No.
Hexes and concentration. Like, I'm trying to think. Last time Worm went, he hit this guy, the yellow one.
Yeah, the one
Yes.
that was laughing.
Laughing.
Yeah, he's still laughing. Right?
He's still laughing. He hasn't broken free of.
Okay, yeah. So I want to hex this guy in orange.
Viper goes down for long swords. If you crit,
The one
you
that's
have to
next
do
to
this. The I'm critting
This
as
one?
no Warlock. That would be fun.
So use
I don't
your-
think I'm
Wait,
ever
so
gonna
the
crit
yellow
though.
guy's the
I've
one
been
that's
rolling
laughing?
really well, but
Yes.
Okay.
18,
Oh, it is
19, but
concentration.
not. Well, I did roll nat 20
Yeah, so you managed to
for initiative.
command concentration.
I'll have to roll
Yep.
or scream
Concentration
out.
up to an
I'm
hour,
critting
says.
next time
Ah, okay. So
I believe
you
that
can't
would
see it,
also
but I have a
consume
I have
your
a
spell
cam
slot?
on my dice.
yes.
Yeah, it would.
What does that mean?
Your packed spell
Spells.
slot.
Oh
Spell
yeah.
slots are basically like your ammo and how much you can cast a spell. Once you run out of
Cam on my
slots, you
dice.
can't
Yeah.
use your level.
I got my
spells,
cam and
just
my
cantrips.
dice. I got
Okay,
my.
and I also have
I'm
to
stroking my shit, you know.
choose one ability when I cast the spell, and the target has disadvantage on ability checks with that ability. So
Oh wait, you used command, so you wouldn't be able to use hex.
And it's
Oh.
been-
even though it's a bonus action,
concentration.
Yeah, it's still
Wait,
Yeah,
spell.
no,
because they both use concentration. You can only do it.
command's a
almost-
concentration.
No, command isn't concentration, but you also have a free use of it that wouldn't count as your spell slot. What do you have a free use of it from?
Concentrate. Wait,
Magic
command.
initiative.
Oh, I have yeah, one of my things can be command.
The
Oh, magic initiate. Okay.
Eldritch
So you-
invocations, Pact of the Tome. Wait, no, what's wrong one?
It's cleric magic initiate.
Yeah.
It gives you 2 cantrips and a level 1 spell.
So I. But
So you
I could use
can.
command
It is
again, but I
5e,
can't do hex this turn.
What? No, you used command and then bonus action hex.
Hex.
Okay, but I can use hex, right?
well,
yeah.
is one a cantrip and the other is
Well-
a spell?
No, they're both.
No, they're both spells,
but one's a bonus, one's a.
I think you
For
can
use.
only cast one spell.
I
Per
gotta rule
turn.
check.
Sorcerers can use sorcery points to quicken a spell, which would make it. Oh, that's still a spell.
That's the spell. So it's
Wait, so since I used Tasha's hideous laughter, would that be one of my spell slots?
It sure would. You
Yeah.
need to
I
mark that.
already used. I
Okay.
already-
you can just mark. It'll just mark a square on your list.
And when do you get them back?
After a
Long
long
rest.
rest.
Okay.
But for you, it's your little meditation thing.
Yeah. Which is only 4 hours, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. So my whole thing is I did command.
Mm-hmm.
Can I
Yes,
hex
command.
after?
No. If you cast a spell using your action, you cannot cast a spell with your bonus action on the same turn, unless the bonus action is a cantrip,
Okay, so I
and
can.
vice versa.
So if I did a cantrip and then I did hex, it would be fine.
Yeah.
So I'm done, basically.
Okay.
With no hex.
Rip.
But you could probably next turn bonus action hex first, and then
And then
use,
do something
like,
else. Yeah.
Yeah, like Eldritch Blast or something.
Eldritch Blast.
Well, we go back to the top of the initiative. It's Crone again.
Do we?
That just murdered this man.
Yes.
I feel like I just went. Oh, That's right. I murdered somebody as he
Reaction,
running away.
whatever. Opportunities. for
Yeah.
let's go.
Now there's a new
Yeah.
punching bag in front of me that I'm gonna hit, and that is a 10 plus 4. Yes, plus 4, 14. Hello,
Try
dear.
Stogler. Sorry, I was talking about Mom. What happened? They
Classic.
murdered me.
I rolled a 14 to attack.
Yes, that definitely hits. Oh, jeez.
Okay. And then
Okay, so-
damage.
Yes,
A
baby.
fucking nat 1. Okay, yeah, so 3 damage.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, fuck this. D8. You're out of the rotation.
So this spell doesn't say that I need to see the creature for it to hit.
It's
It
just
just
yeah.
says a creature within range. So
What,
I don't have to see them, right?
Which one is it?
Ray of Frost.
Hold on. Let me
I
let me
don't
look
think
at it.
it would
'cause
say you
there's-
had to see them. No.
There are like
You see within range makes it.
It just says
Ray of Frost.
towards a
Okay,
creature within range.
Do you see where it says components?
Yeah.
Verbal, somatic, it says.
Yeah, verbal and somatic. What is somatic?
Yeah, it just
Somatic
says
is
towards a
like
creature within
hand
range.
motions.
Okay, but still, it's a
You
beam of
speak it-
light. That doesn't mean you can go through things, right?
Correct, it cannot. You need to have line of sight on something.
Yeah, so you would do the attack, but it would hit whatever's in between you guys.
And that's my
So
turn.
you could probably
I can't do anything
peek
else.
around something and then go back into cover.
Peek.
Yeah,
Peek.
Peak mentioned.
Right. Well, Ron did his damage. The guy got definitely hurt, and now it's up to the dwarf here that's still laughing. Do I make another save? Break.
I think.
Yeah.
that's a good one.
It's at the end of each of his turns.
I love Doom.
Okay, well he's laughing, so all I can do is try and break free. Oh,
Oh, that
That's a
one's
16.
gonna succeed for sure.
16 plus 3, that's a 19. So he manages to break free. Yeah.
But I believe it's still the end of his turn, so he can't.
Yeah, you have to use his turn during that, I
Anything.
think.
Yeah.
Just manages to get up and takes a step back for now. That was his turn. So next up is this archer dude in the tree that has to fall, which he does. Oh, and he
How
falls.
high, I should ask how high is the tree.
Like 2 feet tall.
Yeah,
What?
right. He's in like a bush.
He sprains his
bonus
ankle.
action depends on the
No,
spellcasting.
it's
You
about.
can only guess one
How
level
big are
spell
usually
per
trees?
turn,
Like
not
10
having
feet
any
tall?
actions, regardless of it. But yeah.
I feel like they're way
Doesn't-
bigger.
10
Than
Right,
feet
yeah,
tall is a
I
very
was-
small tree if it's
Yeah.
supporting the
Oh,
weight of a
It's,
whole
as
man.
I was
Okay.
saying it out loud, I was like, wait,
Okay, then,
no,
like,
it's still,
okay,
it's still
20
a
feet,
spell.
let's say.
Right.
That's better.
You're right, you're right.
Okay,
I'll
my
take it.
bad.
We gotta
Well,
take this
each-
song out of
each-
the playlist. It can't be here anymore. This doesn't
Okay.
work.
Bad.
So for every so in D&D how it works is for every 10 feet you fall, right? You take 1d6 of damage.
Yeah,
2d6
So-
damage. Am I the goat?
Yeah.
1 per 10 feet. Oh, nice.
Nice. He fell and he broke and he sprained and he definitely sprained his leg. Yes, he took 6 damage just right off the bat.
Oh yeah.
Peak.
You fall from that tree.
Wolfie, I'm rolling.
I'm watching.
But he's still okay, and he sees Wolfie, and so he's going to try and take a shot at her. Anything else can happen.
At me.
Yeah, you're standing on a thing. You're at a perfect angle.
Doesn't he have to continue
Oh!
moving towards Rob
Oh,
with
Rob?
his action as
It's
well?
his all the movement he can move.
Okay then. Then he doesn't attack. He'll do.
Moves towards you by the shortest and most direct route, ending its turn if it's within 5 feet. So he uses all of his movement. I don't know if he uses his action.
I'm pretty sure he would have to use his action to dash to get to you as well.
So,
By the shortest and most direct route. Well, I don't know. It just
so
says
now
he-
he's here. But he used his action, which means he can't attack. He's just standing there. He's like,
Aren't
what
you
the hell?
glad you
Hello,
put an
bro.
enemy right next to you?
Hello, bro.
Hello, bro.
No. Okay, this
Don't worry, I have my bard behind me. We're chill.
Okay, ignore the 17. Yeah, so that's sadly his turn. Next up we have this elf lady. Who's gonna step back 1, 3. And this time she'll try and take a shot at.
You can move diagonally, right?
Yes. It'll take 10 feet though.
Because it's 2
like-
boxes.
2 boxes.
It only takes
Hi-ya!
5.
The first diagonal is
If you're moving
5,
diagonal.
and then the next is 15.
That's not how it says when I measure it.
I know, that's just a measurement.
It's just measurement on this board.
Action doesn't constitute movement. Yes, but I'm pretty sure with command you have to use your dash if they say come.
I did say that.
That is an 18 to hit. That's Solara.
Can I do something? Can I do a reaction?
Wait,
Nope, I have
what did
nothing
he
yet.
get?
18.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. She will do. She'll shoot her bow and I'll do a d6 plus 2. So 6.
Take it.
Pew! Right in the shoulder.
6 damage.
I believe she moved 3 steps, so she'll do 1, 2, 3. Bam. She's kind
that-
of staying behind a rock.
Is that giving her cover?
Slightly. I'd say like quarter cover. That's her turn. So next up we got Solara.
Okay, how well can I see the orange one?
I'd say the
feel
these,
like
these
in
flames
theory, you
here
should
kind
get-
of obscure it a bit, but you can definitely see as he's trying to attack Worm. And you kind of see him through the haze of the fire.
That's a long way though.
It is.
Oh, I got this. I got this.
What are you planning?
Sorry, my dog's barking.
Classic.
Classic dog.
Me when my dogs are barking.
Hahaha.
Shut up.
Haha.
Classic.
Target moves towards you, but by the short distance. So it doesn't say it has to use its action to dash. Just uses movement.
Oh,
It's okay. What's in the past? It's in
well,
the
it's already.
past.
It's over.
We'll know for next time.
I am going to cast Guiding Bolt.
Ooh, on the pyro guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
So as a it does radiant damage, but you know, being of the Twilight Temple, it ends up being more of like a silvery bolt forming, and she just chucks it
No,
at
you're
this guy.
totally fine. I appreciate it.
Deserved.
It's got
been
a it's got a range of
it's been a
120
while
feet,
since
but
I
love
played
that.
anyway, so it's fine.
Damn.
he wasn't covered by anything, was
Please
he?
do not
From
shoot
where
at
I'm
No, he's just
standing?
standing out there.
Okay.
Your vision is just slightly obscured by the fire, but he's not
Okay.
like hiding behind anything.
That is a 13 plus 7, so an unnatural 20.
I don't have a problem with
Oh,
it.
that definitely
You're good
hits.
to go, man.
Okay,
Yeah. This
now
one's-
I get to roll
Backseat all day.
4d6 of radiant damage. Where's my-
46.
Oh yeah, I love Guiding Bolt.
It's a spell, baby.
I love Guiding Bolt.
Definitely a spell.
One more d6.
So basically, damage is dead.
Maybe.
Possibly.
Well, I guess we'll see.
It's up to the
4
dice
ones
rolls.
incoming.
4d6 incoming. 12, 15, 16.
That's what I made his HP. So how do you want to do this?
Oh, oh. Okay.
You one shot him.
I one-shot this guy.
Deserved.
Alright.
Actually,
So
Nice
as-
and warm, bro.
So this bolt of light forms in Solara's hand and just throws it straight at this guy's head. It
It
Takes his head
They're
off.
not grannies.
explodes in-
They have
explodes
like
with
gimp
gore
masks. We're fine.
of just blood.
Look, this guy has a big ass sword. Okay, they're not grannies with
As he's
grocery
just
bags. Okay, this guy's
collapsed
trying to
dead on the
hurt me.
ground next to a worm.
He's having the most traumatic experience.
Yeah, Worm is fucking hating it right now.
Yeah,
Rethink his
What is
ways.
even happening to him? Like, what state is he in?
He like woke up.
Yeah, he's in a
There's like he's getting shot at. There's a guy laughing next to him. The guy who just
I
shot
got
at him just did a
scared.
full sprint past him.
Okay, and then I do have. Oh, that's only a 30-foot range. Never mind. Plus, it's another.
Spell.
Okay, I'm going to. Yeah. I'm gonna hop down. I'm gonna go. So I can select everything. 5. Is it? Do you still want me to use like half movement?
Yeah, it's probably
Or-
difficult terrain, right?
There's some. Yeah, there's difficult terrain because there's like boxes here.
PTSD. We're just PTSD attacking grannies on the road. Fucking flashbacks to the war.
Yeah, I have nothing that says I don't have.
Level 1, baby. We got nothing.
Yeah.
I get
I
one
thought I read
weapon
somewhere-
attack.
nothing.
I thought I
I
read
have
somewhere
nothing.
that I get difficult terrain doesn't affect satyrs, but I could be wrong.
Oh, is that part of Mirthful
yeah.
Leap, maybe? Maybe you could just jump it.
I
I'll
probably
say
could.
roll acrobatics to see if you can jump down without getting hurt.
Okay.
Grocery aisle war.
Rolling acrobatics. That is an 18 plus 3, so 21.
Oh, you definitely gracefully like a goat, mountain goat.
How far? Like next to this guy, or just like onto the boxes?
Let's say like over here on this square.
Okay. I'm comfortable right here. I'll just kind of turn it. I'll just kind of turn and wave at Crone, just like.
He nods.
Okay.
Yes.
We are acknowledged.
Excellent.
Just like
Excellent.
He's locked the fuck in, man. He's got to cut legs off.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. Alright.
There's no way this guy's running away from us now.
Wolfie seemed like so happy. She's like, I'll just do a little wave, and then Piper's like, yeah, he nods.
He nods.
In the midst of a battle, just
Yeah.
said your turn. Back to you.
Okay, so in theory, if I move here, that should only use 10 movement, right?
10, 15. That's 15, I would say. 'cause,
But I
like,
thought that the
you-
first
Yeah, I'm not
was
sure if
only
we're
5.
playing flanking rolls. I'll ask
Okay, yes.
if
10.
the dude.
And then I should be able to hit that purple guy from here, right?
Yes. You're at 5-foot range.
Okay, then I want to use Ray of Frost on him.
Point blank ray of frost. Alright,
That's
that's
Light
what
and
happens.
ranged attack in melee, so you have disadvantage.
Wait, really?
Yes,
I don't know. That's the thing.
Why?
because it's a ranged attack that you're using in melee range. That's,
Like,
Yeah, if
that's
you're
the rule.
within.
Biden blast.
Okay, so what is considered not melee range?
If you move
Literally,
back one
once
Any
the
square,
that's it.
Yeah.
that is no longer melee.
Yeah,
range.
that could be fine. Can we?
But I can't be here, because then it'll hit Rob, no?
No,
No, you
no,
can
it's
shoot.
just like a small beam. You can just aim
You
it
can
at
shoot
him
past
and it'll
allies as well.
Okay. Okay.
That counteracts that. Oh
We
yeah,
love-
there is a
we love
feat,
advantage.
Warcaster, right?
I think it's over here.
I think we're just retconning the movements, not moving back.
Yeah.
But also, he's got a crossbow, so he can't really attack of opportunity.
He was forced to come here. He's kind of screwed.
Come? Sorry.
Calm down.
Calm down.
Come.
You rolling for Ray of Frosted?
Yeah. Do I have to roll that?
Yes.
Yeah, so you
Mhm.
roll
How does
a
he roll that?
d20.
No,
No, you roll.
You roll for damage.
Yeah, you have to roll to a
Where
hit
it
first.
says the +6
Yeah, sure.
for Ray of Frost, you roll that. You click on that.
Oh wait, you could do it on the website and it comes up in chat.
Yes.
I've just been doing it on the chat. Oh, I didn't
Where have you been?
Dog, I just work here.
No, you work at the blacksmith.
Yeah, that's why I'm here.
Okay, so I rolled a 13.
What?
You have a +6 to your spell attack.
So a 19.
Oh, that definitely hits.
Bro, nuclear bomb.
Now,
These are bandits. They
roll-
don't really have that good armor.
Came to the wrong
Roll
neighborhood.
It's a
roll
D8.
1d8.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
can just click on that, right?
Mhm.
Yes.
His body just tears apart.
It's good. Blows
Okay,
up.
so what's that for?
Damage.
The damage.
Okay, 6.
He only had 2. He only had 2 HP. You managed to just like
I'm
just
sure
explode.
it's good,
Great,
bro.
man.
He explodes in front of you.
No, he just turns into a human icicle.
Frozen solid. I like it.
Okay, so can I move again now that he's dead?
Yeah, you have a
You still have
capacity movement.
the rest of your movement.
Okay, well, I just want to move back over one more.
Okay. One.
Told you my bard got me.
The bard that doesn't know you yet. Or do you guys know
Yeah.
each other?
Well, the only thing she said to me was in a language I don't know.
I
Okay.
yelled at him
Yeah,
in
so
that
you guys
one.
are well acquainted. Yeah.
It's okay. He'll know me real good when he rolls my bard dice or whatever.
Oh yeah. Well,
Alright, is that it for you, Sid?
Yeah, but that doesn't count as one of my spell slots because that's one of my
Correct.
cantrips.
That is a
right?
cantrip.
Yes.
Okay.
You can cast that as many times as you like.
Okay. Any of them.
Yes.
Fuck, I'm just gonna keep fucking rolling that bitch because.
I know it's your personal favorite cantrip. I like it. Worm, it's back to you
Fuck yeah. All right.
He's like,
Damn.
finally.
every time.
So I'm gonna walk away, like 10 feet. He doesn't hit me, right? Because he's like,
He's
No, he's not
Laughing.
He's not close enough.
Oh, he's not laughing anymore.
correct.
I'm
Yeah.
just gonna stand right here,
he
and
locked in.
then I'm gonna shoot my longbow.
Mhm.
I don't know if I
At the dwarf.
yeah.
Okay,
10.
that misses.
Is
Fuck.
that total or is that with the
The
modifier?
total or
15.
oh, that still misses.
Okay.
Oh shit.
Love us.
So I'm just gonna stay here.
He sees you preparing to knock a bow and fire. He blocks it with his own wand. Just bounces right off, like a shield.
All right.
This is interesting. So does this count as line of sight?
Yes.
Yeah.
You
Yes.
see that, man.
All right. Next is
Interesting.
again this bandit who is now super fucked.
Well, he can
But-
give up.
You wanna talk to him? Is that the play? Does he plead for his life?
What? Alright, he kind of comes to his senses and realizes, oh, let bygones be bygones.
Drop your weapon and run the way I came.
He gently places his down. It's like still holding his hand up. He's like, oh,
He lowers his sword to let him through.
thank you.
Ah, stupid bitch.
What'd you say? No, you can't hear you old.
Yeah, on the side.
And he begins running. And wait. Yep. He runs and you just see him disappear this way.
Great.
Runs in the distance.
Yeah, stupid bitch.
Surely
runs
he
into
won't
some
come
trees.
back ever again. We'll never see his face again. Sure.
Solar's gonna give Crone a thumbs up.
He nods.
Okay.
A lot of depth. to the
A lot of depth. He's locked in, man.
Clearly.
But why though?
Fergus,
There's
you're up
nobody
again.
even like really near you.
Well, not anymore. I've killed them all. Well, I let one go, but I killed the one guy.
I went
Gotta
so
play it off, bro.
Alright, Rob, you're up again.
All right.
There's
2 squares.
there's
This way.
these two left.
I want to hex this guy in yellow.
Okay. How's that
Hex
supposed to
is
be?
a.
It's a
Oh, you
bonus
can't-
action.
It always.
It
it
just
always hits.
applies to him?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, but I have to choose an ability when I cast, and he has disadvantage on ability checks with the chosen ability.
Okay.
But now, do I know what abilities he has, or can I just do like whenever
It's
he
it's
attacks someone?
strength,
just choose- I
dexterity,
believe you just choose
constitution,
one.
intelligence, wisdom, charisma.
Oh. Oh,
You
what
just
did
choose
we?
one of the stats.
What did Worm?
I think-
He shot a bow at him, and he rolled a 15 and it didn't hit. That's armor, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that,
you can't affect
change
that.
that.
Okay, we'll just do.
Yeah, I think most of what we have is wisdom.
Yeah.
Based.
Yeah, but I have to debuff one of his things.
Right.
Yeah, so you can
debuff
debuff his
wisdom.
wisdom.
Oh, and then the wisdom rolls I make, he's worsened.
No, he
Like on him,
makes.
or-
Wisdom make rolls that
Wisdom
he
saves
makes
he
will
makes.
be worse.
Is it checks or saves?
Also, it's
Um,
charisma for me.
Checks or
It's-
balances?
It's disability.
Disadvantage on
I'm
ability checks.
disabled.
Disability.
Disability checks coming in.
Target has disadvantage on ability checks made with chosen ability.
Oh, okay. So it wouldn't even be the saves. Like you couldn't affect that.
So what? He would just, but
Oh,
isn't
yeah.
he would do like less damage with whatever?
No.
Or,
No.
like, how's it? What does it affect?
Like,
Do
if
you see the
he-
skills?
If he needs
That's
to
what they're talking
climb
about.
something and needs to make an athletics check, you could impose
Oh,
a
it's that stuff.
disadvantage on his strength checks to give him that.
I think I am gonna debuff his strength because he has like the big hammer, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so we'll just do strength for him.
He's a big old guy.
He's a big
And then
boy.
that was
He
a
had a laughing
He's a-
fit for
He's
a while, but
for like a round and a half.
just like 12 seconds.
that was a bonus action.
And then you can
So
blast him.
I
Flash.
can, but hold on, we could be interesting.
Warlocks?
'Cause-
interesting?
No, okay,
Shut
so I can Eldritch Blast, which is one
Come on.
1d10 force damage, right?
Yes.
Mhm.
Big
Or I
whack.
could do Sorcerer's Burst, which is 1d8, but if I roll a d8, I roll another d8.
Oh,
Or if
that's
I roll an
bogus.
8, I roll another d8.
Ooh.
I think you should
And the,
do whatever you
the
want.
maximum number of d8s you could roll is equal to your spellcasting ability modifier, which I don't know what that means.
It'll be
It's 4.
like your plus 4.
So you can do
Okay,
4
but
D8.
it's plus-
technically.
It's plus 4 on a d8. Is that how that works when I roll my first d8?
But you have
If
to.
you roll an 8, you roll another 8. Another
But
D8.
I have to roll an 8. I
up
can't
to
roll
4
like
times.
my whole thing is if I roll a 4, do I get plus 4 on it?
No.
No.
I have to roll an 8.
Yes.
Yes. Just an 8. So
Okay.
Well, that doesn't even add anything to it still. You just get to roll another D8.
so it's just a D8 of damage, and then if you get an 8,
If I get
another-
an 8, it's not the damage.
You
Yeah.
can roll
Yeah.
another dice, and then that just adds to the damage.
I think we will try. I think we will try that one. I can choose what damage it does also.
Mhm.
I don't know what we hit this guy with already, but he has a lot of armor on, so I'm gonna do acid, I guess.
Okay. Cool.
And I have a plus 6, and it's I got an 11.
Plus six. Is that what the plus 6?
Yes. Why didn't it show up in chat? Am I tripping?
Which chat?
I thought it was supposed to show up in the was it roll 20?
Oh. Weird.
No, the roll 20
Yeah,
is just for rolling.
If you have to open the game log for the campaign,
How?
and it'll come up. Do you see where it says you're in a campaign? See that square?
On roll 20?
No,
Yeah.
on D&D Beyond.
Says I'm in a campaign.
yeah, next to
Yeah,
your long
I see
rest.
it.
So you just rolled a 5 plus 6, so you got an 11.
Oh, that's in the game log. Okay. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But you guys see that?
Oh, 11.
Yeah.
Alright, 11, that does not hit, sadly. He manages to dodge out of the way as you see just a ball of acid coming at him.
It's okay.
And it kind of
Hex is working.
splatters.
Oh
in
wait,
the
so
back
now,
of it.
so hex is only if I hit him.
Yes.
Yeah.
Deal an extra whenever you hit it with an attack roll. Okay, so nothing happens.
Mhm.
He's still hexed, but he
Yeah, he's hexed. But
he thankfully dodged it.
Okay. I'm ending my turn.
Okay, back to Crone.
All right. Now that I have nobody in front of me, he's going to start running in. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Shit, he's at his movement. I can't really.
Just make eye contact.
He looks at the
Intimidate.
archer menacingly. Shit, what else? I mean, it doesn't make sense to
Roll
dash, but
intimidation.
also doesn't really make sense to not dash.
Intimidate him.
What?
Intimidate him.
Oh, can
Intimidate.
I try to intimidate the archer into leaving? And I will do that by grabbing my
Okay,
maul and putting my longsword and shield away. I'll just grab my maul and point at the end of it, and then point it at his head.
Like you said, but yes, you
Per
can make
head.
an intimidation roll.
10 plus... Ooh, plus 3, 13.
Roll against intimidation.
Do I?
You?
I don't think so. It's just
You.
she is very on edge as she sees the hulking. I don't know hulking, but it's like just heavily armored man getting ready to just beat the shit out of her, and realizes
Oh,
so
so they
battle.
do make an opposing check. It's just a straight charisma check to see if they resist the intimidation or not. So I guess if they roll lower than a 13, they're intimidated.
Oh, that's that one.
Yeah, so you're cooked.
She is terrified. So
Very good.
Fuck,
It
we're not
is-
ever gonna
it
have
is-
to even fight anybody if Viper keeps scaring them off.
Right. Yeah.
which is what he does because he realizes as the Geoman, as the dwarf looks around, he makes a little sound and you hear more rustling in the trees. But instead of anything appearing, sounds like they're going away, as he just begins booking as well into the trees.
Oh,
This guy in blue we made run away.
Yeah, it's late. Oh, that
Light mode. My eyes.
yes. And on her turn, she's gonna run away as well. And kind of.
So why did the guy in yellow run away?
He's
Their job was
retreating.
done.
Tactical retreat. But bro, he took my hex.
Bro, he took my hex. You can move it.
can I have it back?
No, it's only when a creature
Well-
drops to 0.
Oh.
But it's a
Then you can
concentration,
bonus
so I
action.
can just stop hexing him, right?
Yeah.
Yes, I know.
Like there's no point anymore.
Fizzle away.
Yeah.
Unless
But
you want
now-
to affect him for the next hour of his life. Give him disadvantage
now-
while running through the forest.
True.
But even though I say as the dust settles, the things are still on fire. But
Mm.
the
Oh,
bandits
word.
are gone,
Oh, word.
so it's just you 5 left.
Whose turn is it?
It's combat's technically over.
Okay. Then
How far away from each other?
Crone's gonna start trying to put out fires.
Yeah, well, you do that. I'm gonna.
You have any way you can
Check.
put them out?
I'm gonna loot.
I'm gonna pat them with my hands and try to just stop it. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't really
Yeah.
have anything.
Alright,
I'm gonna
I
throw
guess-
dirt at it.
Alright, maybe I'll say survival check. Roll with survival.
Survival.
I want to loot
That's-
what's
So this is
around.
like some nature
Oh
scout.
hell,
stuff.
you want a
Oh,
survival?
I got a
check.
20.
10 total.
Wait, we all have to roll?
No.
No, it's just for Viper,
Okay.
as he's
I didn't-
trying to actively put out the fire. So unless you want to help him.
Nah, he got it.
I'm way too far.
Damn.
That's crazy.
Okay, with a 10 in survival, I'll say like tossing dirt on it will take out, kind of snuffs out some of the flames, but it's so big already. It's kind of
Yeah.
sort of futile.
I'm not proficient with survival, so I can only make my own check. I am, however, going to take a wander over here. Probably see that there are some people over here.
Yeah, I'm surprised you guys didn't hear me scream.
Oh, true.
No, I think they definitely did.
I just don't care.
It's just part of the environment.
But Solar, as you
Pretty good
walk
fires, I guess.
closer, you see in front of you a giant Goliath, an elven lady, and a dude that's kind of just roaming around in this caravan over here.
Yeah, he's kind of
How-
like chest deep into the carriage, just like kicking
Oh.
his feet, kind of like looking through all the stuff.
Oh.
How injured does he look?
Let's see.
I have 6 hit points.
Crone is going to grab your wrist and say, "What are you doing?"
Can I step in?
There's some shit in here, and it's on fire. So I thought we should take the stuff out.
Yeah.
It looks like you're trying to loot something that isn't yours.
Maybe,
Can I butt in?
perhaps.
Butt in.
I walk up to Crone and I grab his wrist.
Uh-huh.
And can I roll for intimidation?
All right. Go ahead.
Was that 12?
You have plus 6 to intimidation.
Oh.
That's crazy.
I did
Charisma
not
check, Chris.
succeed. I have
What'd you get?
+3 charisma. 8. We're swapping out this 20.
Right.
I tell Crone,
Wait,
I
so
just
how
saved
does
this
it
guy's
work?
life. You should get your hands off of him.
Oh, you saved this guy's life. I'm the one that shot that other dude.
Ladies, please. Let's all calm down. There's one of me. Trust me.
It wasn't just you. The
before-
elf behind me, who I don't know what she said, but I know she's on her side.
He said
Before-
something
Get
crazy
most
to
of the
me. I
work.
have no idea what she
I don't know where you guys came from.
Before he releases your wrist, he's gonna heal you with healing hands. So you're going to
Yay.
receive
Sacred lay on hands.
7.
I'm back. I'm back to full health.
How do intimidation rolls work?
Healing hands is
so
different
you-
than
You
the
roll a
land hands.
d20.
And you add your intimidation skill, which is listed on your sheet.
Okay.
And depending on what the value is, I kind of gauge like, oh, how scary looking, or how.
How tall is Crone?
6 something. Hang on.
Oh, we're like same height.
How are you that short for a giant?
Like
Freaking
7 feet.
lion.
That's so different than 6. Where's my fucking?
Where does it say it?
Where is it? Is
Did
it
you put it in your
background?
character sheet?
I did, 6'2". It's in background.
Background. Oh no, I didn't. But I think it's like 6 or 7 feet.
Okay, there's like a foot difference there.
Yeah.
But either way, Crone 6'2".
See, I didn't write mine down, but
Yeah, we know.
Yeah, I'll just,
I feel like
we'll
my
make
I feel
guy
like my
7 feet.
bitch is like 4'11.
My bitch.
Again, saying.
City, take your -3 in strength.
Hey, you know what though? You know what? Don't be a hater.
I'm not hating. I'm not hating.
I have -3 in athletics too.
That would take strength.
Well, anyway.
It's
Well, anyway, as
fine.
Worm was initially rummaging through the caravan, this was the caravan he was sitting in, had the big box of Gemmo. And you realize that said box is now gone.
Fuck.
So someone took the fucking Gemmo. It
Nope,
was probably fucking Worm.
Listen,
What? He's right here without a box.
listen, hold on. Okay, damn. The fuck?
Also, we don't know about the box yet, Sid.
Yeah, you know there's a box.
I want to go through my pockets and show them.
And
My
then you
arrow.
didn't take anything. Like flip your pockets inside out. Like.
Look, guys, I got this.
I only took 2 actually.
You do see Worm just pull out 2 very like rough looking Gemmo of the green arrow and the purple Electro. But also you see his arm that's just in a metal gauntlet.
I want to be like, hey man, I need that for my job. Would you mind sharing?
His Gemmo?
Yeah, I'm with the blacksmith.
Me?
Yes,
And he
you.
needs your Gemmo.
Care to
That's
share?
crazy. No, maybe.
Roll for persuasion.
What are you offering?
Boy,
Wait, how much persuasion do you have?
+6.
Oh fuck. Okay. Wait, so what
Can I-
Gemmos does he have?
he has
Arrow
a-
and what?
he has an air Gemmo,
Oh,
arrow,
yeah.
and electro Gemmo, which is like lightning. It's kind of like a very powerful battery if used right.
Can I lick the battery?
You lick
don't.
it, you shock yourself
Oh, you
if
lick
you
it?
did. That's raw Gemmo right there. That thing.
Yeah, these are real. These are for sure real.
That's the good
Quality
stuff.
control. Hey man, I need one. I'll take one.
One. Which one?
Uh,
Can I keep the battery one?
Sure, you can keep the battery one.
Okay. I'll give you the arrow one.
AAA
Your
batteries
job will
on
love
ammo
me.
time.
Well, a few minutes has passed as you guys have been conversing, and you do see another wagon. This time with the city guard. That's finally on it. There are like half a dozen or so as they begin running past you, trying to blow out. Trying to quell the fires with.
Quick,
Okay,
hide your
buckets.
Gemmos.
And you see this one lady that was sitting in the front, kind of striding up to you. She appears human, but her skin is fairly pale. A hint of like grayish blue. She has some tattoos on her arm, a bit on her face, and carries a wood cutting axe on her back. And she walks up and is like, "What the bloody hell has happened here?"
Please, please.
Not me.
I got it. Hello.
I
There-
got it. Roll for intimidation. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Well, not yet. Hold on. We're just talking. It's hi, lady. There
Hello?
was a. We all saw a fire. There was a bunch of bandits. We all found ourselves here. We killed half of them. There's a guy back there without a leg, I'm pretty sure. And the rest of them ran off. There's nothing really of value here. We don't know what happened.
It looks like there was a caravan that was hit by bandits.
We can definitely tell that. We've been seeing the smoke billow over the city.
We drove
We
them
finally
off.
got. I thank you for that. Excuse me for a sec. She runs over to the man that got his head blown off by Solara, and he inspects his armor. And she rips off like a bit of what looks like a patch from his shoulder. I knew it, she says. I knew it. She holds up the patch, and it's an embroidered kind of design of what looks like a red cobalt, but spewing flames from its mouth and has look like tiny wings. This is the symbol of the red cobalt. It's a group of thieves that's been terrorizing this land.
Holy fucking shit.
Never heard of them.
I wouldn't suspect you would. They're both managing to be private, yet not as private as you would expect. They've done hit and runs such as this, trying to steal all. Sadly, we were too late to stop this one as well.
Yeah, you guys were too late. We did everything.
I beg your pardon?
Yeah, I think we need some compensation.
See, this guy gets it. I do all your dirty work. You come here and shake my hand. And that's it.
Well, excuse me that I had to figure out how to get enough men to actually come and help.
Yeah,
We're
Sounds
kinda
like
spread.
personal problem.
none of your men would have
Looks
done
like
anything.
you better hire us instead, apparently.
Listen, I
Is
came
that an
here
offer?
for work, and I'm gonna go back home empty-handed. What do you think my boss is gonna say? He's gonna believe the story?
Alright, how about this? She picks up the glaive that's on the ground. Maybe you can help. Maybe we can make a little deal, and I'll help you, you help me. And this glaive with the gem still insert will be yours.
What's
if
in
you
it?
just follow me.
All right, fine. That's good enough for me.
Very well. I don't know about the rest of you, but you may follow me, and I'll take you all back to town.
Sounds
Can
good
I
to me.
loot this caravan? I'm
We
just
did
kidding.
already.
But you did before, but there's
Yeah,
nothing
there's
really
nothing
left
else.
besides.
And there's nobody else around here. There aren't any civilians or anything.
You can make a perception check if you wish.
I will.
What is my perception?
Charlie,
Probably a number.
It's a nat 9 with perception is 12 total.
12 total. You scan the area on both sides where the forest are, looking mainly where the archer lady and dwarf ran. You don't really see anything.
Mm.
All you can conclude is they've managed to run pretty far away.
Alrighty. I turn to Solara and in Celestial I say, shall we go?
Yeah.
In all, you guys have your own thing, but I was kind of given a task to deliver a scroll to somebody by the temple. I would love to join y'all on this adventure after that, though. But I need to get this scroll ASAP.
Then
If you
it
really-
seems we'll be parting ways for now. He said to
However, if you-
the other three, not Solara, obviously. I guess not.
If you give me a
obviously.
location that the two of us can go to afterwards, we would love to join you.
Mhm.
I'm just here.
Yeah,
I don't-
come to the blacksmiths. We need the business.
Then I suppose we'll be seeing you shortly.
Very well.
Goodbye.
Well, if that is all taken care of, you can come with me and I can at least take you to town. Or you can do your business.
Lovely.
Sure.
Hell yeah.
Alright? Alright, well, as you all begin walking back to the carriage, you can see more of her axe that she had on her back, just covered in runes and what looks like a small cryogem. Like, kind of like a dry ice that kind of makes a little mist from the air. And as you climb into the wagon, you notice that one of the horses is not a horse, but rather kind of like a construct that looks like a horse, glowing like a nice turquoise green. It still neighs and like whinnies, but it has a bit of a metallic tone to it. The other horse is just a regular horse. And she tells the driver to get going. And you begin heading back to Port Alto.
Can we make conversation in the caravan?
You may.
Alright,
The lady kind of turns around to try and chat up a bit as well to figure out more of what happened.
Solar's gonna look at her and be like, so who are you exactly?
Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry, I forgot to introduce myself. Give me your shake. Where did I put it?
Doggy.
Oh, I am Captain Zora Kaladesh. I lead the guard in the city of Port Alto.
You couldn't get enough men to
How you
come.
spell that?
Oh yeah, how do you spell that?
Zora. Zora.
Oh, okay.
And
What
then
was- did she say her
Khaled-
rank?
Yeah, she is. I am the current captain of the guard in Port Alto.
You said you had trouble finding men to come to the aid of this caravan?
Sadly, yes. Our ranks has been spread thin as of late, as men have died due to the influx of these kind of gemma weapons that the Red Cobalt gang has had. And we have such a big city to look over that it's hard to get enough recruitment or people that should just help.
Sounds like y'all need some propaganda.
You're not wrong. It just feels bad to just say that. But we try our best to at least inspire people to step up. But it's been tough lately. Not to mention with me being newly appointed captain, I'll admit.
I think you're doing a good job. Decently well.
What happened to the old captain?
He went out onto a business trip. He went out to essentially a business trip, but never returned. I don't know where he was been. It's been a couple weeks now.
You don't know where he was supposed to go?
He was meant to take a trip down to neighboring, not a neighboring city per se, but the one south of Torbata called Echelon Vale, where he would discuss about stuff with Gemma. Usually we report in through some messaging birds, but he hasn't as of late. But in the meantime, as the new captain, I am trying to take up his mantle as best as I can. And I think the first stop is to try and write a little report. I must, in order to keep track of things. So I must ask that I get all of your names. And she pulls out, and from like a little like a drawer in the carriage, she pulls out like a little, and kind of like just writes down anything said.
They call me
He
Bartholomew.
prefers to be nameless.
Who?
Worm.
Oh,
Well,
yeah,
I'd
what
say
he
that.
said.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah. What he said.
Nameless?
Not what I said. Yeah,
Nameless.
that's what they call me. The-
Your name is nameless.
Oh yeah. You really want to go, lady? Roll for
Yes.
persuasion.
What?
You don't tell other people to do that.
You know what? You roll persuasion.
I'm rolling persuasion.
Very well. Thanks, you got a name.
I got a 15. Yeah, he just stumbled upon it right before you guys got there. He has nothing to do with it.
Okay. It's fine, I got my own name for you. What about for the rest of you?
I'm Solara.
Ah, Solara.
And I'm Crone.
Crone. You
Is
look
that short for
familiar, Miss
Cronelia?
Solara. Solara, aren't you from the temple?
Yes, I am.
Ah. What brings you all the way down here, then? You mentioned about bringing a scroll?
Yes, Master Gustav has tasked me to deliver a scroll for him.
And who may it be for? Did he tell you?
Oh god, who did he say before? I don't remember.
Oh, jeez.
Madam Zetulpa.
Ah, spell.
Madam, Z-E-T-U-P Otis. I mean, no, Z-E-T-U-L-P-A.
It's a tulpa.
Zetulpa.
Okay. Yes, he asked me to deliver the scroll to Madame Zetulpa.
What up, dog?
I think I know where she lives. We can definitely escort you there.
Sorry, my dog's barking again.
All the dogs are barking.
That would
I
be
just
great.
lost my
We would appreciate
dog.
that.
That's the least we could do for you guys helping with the situation. Sydney, as Solara mentions Mount Zetulpa, you realize that's the same lady that you're living with.
Holy shit.
Or she would if she was here.
She's here, she's just not talking.
What?
Her
What?
character is very cryptic.
Cryptic? Mm.
Oh, we're talking about Sydney. Okay.
Dog, she,
I only speak.
yeah,
when
she
I
said
yell at
one thing
people
in a language I
Goblin.
don't know, and like, it's like you guys don't believe me when I tell you that she said something, but I don't know what it was because I didn't understand it. And she hasn't said anything since.
Hey, you're supposed to talk. A little bit, no?
Yeah, you gotta talk.
Strike up a conversation.
Is it a mute bard?
Mute bard.
I was thinking that,
Mute
but like,
bard.
is it just Sona from League of Legends? Like,
It is.
Yeah.
Does she just pull out a piano?
Starts floating around.
no, what
A
is
little
it? It's
guitar?
flute. It's flute. Hold on.
It's flute, fiddle, and harp.
Okay. Are you gonna play us a
Harps
song or
are
something?
pretty big, though.
Yeah, play us a song.
Yeah, she plays
There are like handheld harps.
And I gotta let my dog out again.
Okay.
Okay.
She plays a Giga Chad theme Funk House version.
Shut the fuck up.
It's the only song she knows.
Oh my god.
Just like animals.
Well, after about an hour in the carriage ride, you do finally make it back into Port Alto, where you're dropped off as Zora finally says, we'll be trying. My men that are still there will be trying to get back any supplies that are still standing, not destroyed or stolen. So hopefully something will pop up for you, Mr. Deep Rock.
Yep.
Yep. As for the rest of you, hope you have a good day. And she begins driving off.
Thanks for the ride.
You're welcome. And I think for now, that'll be a good stopping point, would you say?
Yeah, I had fun.
Yeah. That was fun.
Alright.
Okay.
And as one last treat, I'll say, you guys level up.
Fuck yeah!
Whee!
Hell yeah.
God, I
Hell
love
yeah.
leveling up.
I love when level up.
I figured because
Fucked, man. That's true.
one good fight is all you really need.
Level
Level
1,
one,
yeah.
right?
Right.
Alright, so how do
So
I level myself?
you go to
Who up leveling themselves?
Manage character and levels, and then
manage
levels up.
character. and then you go to class, and you'll see level.
Yeah.
And you just click to level 2.
Yippee.
And then what you get to do is you roll your hit dice, and you add your constitution, and that's how much health you gain.
I rolled a
I
3.
love level ups.
Hold on,
Yeah.
I'm picking spells first.
I also have the rule where if you get a 1 your dice, reroll.
Wait, what? So wait, what are we doing?
You leveled up. You are now level 2.
Oh, I have fucking action surge. Hell yeah.
Okay.
And so
Honestly,
when you
I'm
level
glad
up,
you
so
don't have
get
enough for
to
that.
get more health with your hit dice, and you add your constitution modifier.
So I should roll what this says for me to roll.
Yeah, you
Mhm.
roll whatever it tells you, like a D10 or
It
D6
says
or D8.
2d8.
Nope.
No, you just roll 1 D8.
just one.
I rolled a 2.
I rolled a 3. It's okay.
I rolled a 6.
Well, how do I know what I roll?
So I add that to my my
Uh,
fixed HP.
Yes.
My
Whatever
hit
HP
dice is
now,
two.
you just add that and plus whatever con you have. So, like, if you have a +2, you add +2 to your 6.
my hit dice is 2d8, so I rolled 2d8.
No, you just roll 1.
Okay.
Every time you level up, you just roll. That's how much health you.
Okay, so
Oh,
I have
oops.
19 HP.
Nice.
Me too.
Okay, you did reroll.
I have a couple questions for my level 2 spells.
Yes.
What is mage armor?
It is magic armor that is applied to yourself that just gives you, like, bonus AC.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what is silent image?
I can add another spell.
Yeah.
I feel
It's-
good.
yes.
Na. Yep. True.
Silent
Silent
image.
image, I believe it's just like an illusion that you can create.
And then disguise self.
As the name suggests, you disguise yourself as anyone.
Interesting. False life is the one where I'm at 0 health. I could not die.
Yeah, it's
What
only
about
applied to
Thunder
yourself.
Wave?
Thunderwave's
Thunderwave.
a cool
I wanted
spell.
you to have that one. I think that one's great.
It's a cool spell. You just make a shockwave of thunderous blast. Blast ass.
So I can choose
Um.
fighting style
Okay, I have a
or a feat. Honk. Nice.
for agonizing blast. It's choose one of your warlock cantrips that deal damage. You can add your charisma modifier to that spell's damage rolls. But it's repeatable. It says you can gain this invocation more than once. Choose a different eligible cantrip every time. So I could use it every time, but like I just have to use different spells.
So, like, you can use it on your Eldritch Blast to make it deal more damage, but then if you want to use it again, you have to do a different spell that deals damage.
Okay.
Alright, do I take... So, I guess Blessed Warrior I can take 2 cantrips.
Cool.
That's boring.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, what's Word of Radiance?
How about the rest of you? Are you all good with using your stuff?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I didn't get much.
Okay.
My channel divinity and an extra spell.
Yippee!
That sounds fun. Channel
I
divinity.
love channel divinity.
Expertise stuff.
Expertise means you get, like, even more bonuses to your skills.
Ooh. +1 AC.
Would you want to share your screen, Sid, so I can help see what you're doing?
Great open fighting is always good. That you are holding with 2 hands,
Cool.
you can treat any 1 or 2 of the
Okay,
die
let's see.
as a 3. Must have 2-handed or versatile property to
Okay,
gain
so
full
you
effect.
you could just choose a skill to get even more
Interception.
proficient
When
in.
a creature you see hits another creature within 5
You
feet
can do
of
2 of them.
With an attack roll, you can take a reaction.
Oh,
to
if
reduce the
you're
damage
streaming
dealt.
your browser, we can't see
Oh.
the menus, the drop downs.
That's pretty cool. And I can always use this.
Should I pick things that I'm already like good
Protection.
in though?
When a creature you see
You just pick whatever you want to use more.
attacks target other than you within 5 feet
Yes.
of you can take a reaction.
like, if you
to
want to-
impose your shield.
Okay,
You
well
can
my
have the
options
You
are
impose disadvantage on the triggering attack.
Arcana, History, Insight, Investigation, Nature, and Performance.
Yes, because those are all the ones you already have proficiency in. See
Yeah, so it
the
can be
field dot?
expertise. I think
So
performance.
basically,
is what you
Yeah.
want.
so basically, you do even better with those skills.
Reduce the damage dealt by 1.
Yeah, like you have +6 performance. You might as well be expertise in that.
But I can choose another one too.
Yes.
Let's see what else you have a lot in already. You have +5 intimidation.
I have +5 Insight.
That might be good. You do insight.
I think I'm gonna go with
Viper
interception.
seems to be the person doing the intimidating.
Only
so
sometimes.
it's this.
Jack of all
You could
trades.
add half your
you-
proficiency.
You add half of your proficiency. So if you see in your thing, all your skills have like a half-filled circle.
Yeah.
That's the Jack of all trades ability in effect.
Okay.
So, but you had half of what to it?
Half of your proficiency,
got
so you
this.
just get like a
Interception
+1.
is cool, but I
Oh, nice.
think protection is better.
Very nice.
Impose
Cure
disadvantage.
wounds.
So
Oh my god,
what,
for a
does,
color
what
spray.
would this mean?
So all spells besides the cantrips are leveled. See how it says level
Yeah.
under
Yeah.
cure wounds? If you have a higher level, like a second level spell slot, it increases the effect.
Okay.
So basically, you cast it at a stronger level, it becomes stronger.
You just cast it again for this one, right? Healing increases by 2d8 again for each spell slot. Yeah, so if it was level 3, you would do it
I
3
need to
times.
swap out
Roll again.
Yeah.
one of my spells.
You just add
More or
extra
less of
dice
one
to the roll, and
spell.
you get more health back.
I can't believe you didn't color spray. I want to see that spell so bad.
Changing whenever you finish
Color
a long rest, you
spray.
can replace one of
You
your
launch a
spells.
flashbang.
spells. Okay, so
Yep.
I need to
I'm
swap
gonna
have
out
to
head
this
next
next long
Thank
rest.
you guys.
So are we
Welcome.
long resting right now?
GG. No,
Not yet.
not yet. We're like getting off of the cart
You-
from with.
Oh,
gotta-
would it be a
you-
short rest though? Because it took an hour.
I'd say so, yes.
I don't know if I have
So
anything
should I
that
click this?
Click what?
Sure.
A short rest.
Yeah, that way Rob also gets his singular spell slot back.
Oh yeah, because warlocks get their spells
Mhm.
back on short rests.
Yeah.
Reset maximum. I'm actually apply healing with dice. Oh, but max health. I didn't take any hits anyway.
No, but you
Can I
get back your
just
spells.
press, like cast on these in order to
Yeah,
like.
Yes,
do
you press
something?
class and it takes up the spell.
Oh, that would be so much easier.
But what did you guys think? It was a bit scuffed, but I think it went.
Yeah, definitely some scuff, but we got through it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I had fun.
The scuff is to be expected, I think.
Yes.
Especially when one of our characters isn't talking for some reason.
Damn.
Sid.
I had a whole thing set up for you, Sid. I wanted you to interact with the sweet lady I had prepared for you.
Holy shit, is she AFK again?
No.
Sid?
She died.
Oh, holy shit.
Damn it. Damn it, not again.
Okay.
Oh. Anyway, thanks for having me, guys.
Yeah, thanks for DMing.
Welcome.
Again next week.
Yeah,
Yeah,
sounds good.
try and continue again next Sunday.
Okay, that'll be it. I will shut
Guys, I'm
it
so
down.
proud of myself. I took a page and a half of notes.
Nice.
Anyway, have a wonderful rest of your evening. Thanks all for stopping by,
Yay.
and good night.
Yeah.
I never take notes.
Me